Hello, guys. So we all know what this movie is, right? Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it, but honestly, this is a really guilty pleasure for me. I find this movie so ridiculously bad that I love it. But there's always been this one thing where people talk about how after this movie, Diesel 10 was ruined forever. Now, I wanted to make a theory on this. Why is Diesel 10 so different from in this appearance than his others? And I know what you all in the comments are going to say, because this isn't canon. Okay, I'll take that into consideration. That's probably true at this point. But that's not as fun, so let's make a theory. I have been thinking about this for a while, so I'm making a video on this. So, let's begin. Also, I'm going to be showing these scenes using my taken plays. Yeah. I hope you have fun. Yeah, I'm just putting that back. Alright, let's begin. 3, 2, 1. So I think after Sir Topham Hatt found Diesel 10 on the boat, I'm very sure that Sir Topham Hatt knew where he was on that barge. Diesel 10 was pretty much threatening to destroy all of his steam engines and screaming at him like a worried little son of a bitch that he is. And so Sir Topham Hatt really wanted to take some precautions, which is probably why he got the workers while they were repairing Diesel's head off to that barge. I believe that Sir Topham wanted to get rid of the memory of Diesel 10, completely wipe Diesel 10's memory of the events of Magic Railroad. Although he wouldn't tell his other steam engines, which is probably why, in the next movie, Calling All Engines, why Thomas and Percy aren't scared by Diesel 10. So let's say after Diesel 10, so we got Diesel 10 done. So Diesel 10 is now a happy camper. We could see him like picking up rubble and he picks up rubble and stuff. But Thomas and Percy see him, look really terrified, and buzz off. So yeah, you could say that, probably Sir Topham Hatt should have informed them about that, but oh well, too late now. In fact, even in Calling All Engines' character bio, at least in the 2009 version, I don't know how the other versions fare. Deisel, Airy, and Burr all seem to be it's also said that the Diesels are also scared of Diesel 10 as well. Yeah, so if both the Diesels and steam engines are scared of Diesel 10, at this point they must have known what happened. Maybe Thomas and Percy see him and realize that Diesel 10's back, so they don't want to mess with him. And even the Diesels themselves have heard the story of the Magic Railroad. But Sir Topham Hatt wants to take precautions in making sure Diesel 10 never goes back to his old ways, which is why Diesel 10 is left picking up rubble on very far side tracks, which is probably why he's not seen in the cameos anywhere in the new series in terms of television, and which is also why in The Great Discovery he seems really happy to be friends with Thomas because Thomas had to make friends with him in order to be there. Also, sidetracking a little bit here, Lady from Magic Railroad. Yeah, she does appear in Calling All Engines, only in a dream sequence, but in my opinion, she's working on the Magic Railroad, and when she wants the steam engines and diesel engines to be friends, sure the viewer might think it implies Deisel, Airy, and Burr, but what if she's saying make friends with Diesel 10? After all, the saying is, the friend of my enemy is my friend. So, wait, that saying doesn't mean anything. Anyways, so maybe Lady wants to make sure Diesel 10 never goes back to trying to kill steam engines. Pretty much what he was doing. And so he wants Thomas to become a friend, which is why she tries to build up the confidence between him and the Diesels. Maybe even now that I think about it, seeing as we don't know everything about Lady's powers, maybe she purposely caused that crash into the water tower in the airport. just so Thomas had an excuse to go to Diesel 10. How do you know Thomas wasn't in full control? Ah, I'm gonna need to make a new theory video on how powerful fucking Lady is. Anyways, so after the appearances in Colonel Engines, we can see him in the Great Discovery. He's smiling, Thomas is his friend. After he got lost, he's now back. So, anyways, that means nothing. But what about Misty Island? We can see he's a villain again. So, either something didn't go wrong, or well, this is pretty obvious. I mean, it's pretty obvious what happens in Misty Island. You can see he's a little broken now because smoke is submitting from him. So we have Diesel, Arian, Bert, who he has now long friended. As we can see in the Great Discovery, he seems to be with all the other Diesels. So we can assume that he's now good friends with them. But Diesel 10, knowing how he is, feels bad that and his diesel works is now broken down, as we can see in Day of the Diesels. So he wants help from the steam. He wants to help from the steam engines, but he doesn't think he can do it. So, which is why all the other diesels try. Which is why Diesel 10, well, he's a little more threatening here, and he knows that Thomas nor Percy would allow him to because of their good nature. So Diesel 10 decides he has to be a little bit of a jerk just so his diesel kind can be good. I mean, in the movie you can tell that. If you didn't know that, then you're really stupid. But anyway, so after Day of the Diesel, then I believe when Sir Topham Hatt was raging at Diesel at the end of Day of the Diesel, I believe maybe he was a little scared that he was slowly regaining his memory. But when Thomas tells him what's actually going on, he seems a little more calm and is like, okay, good. I thought he was going back to his old ways. So Diesel 10 pretty much had his memory. Still, Diesel 10 has his memory wiped. Now in the Christmas special, we can see Diesel 10 is being a villain again, somewhat, but he's only stealing the Christmas decorations just because the steam engines keep having stuff that the diesel engines don't usually get, because Sir Topham Hatt likes to take his sweet-ass time when it comes to a diesel. Gee, Diesel D199 must be really pissed if he heard that. Anyways, yeah. So, that's pretty much all of Diesel 10's appearances wrapped up. I'm quite happy with my theory on why Diesel 10 is no longer a villain. I mean, it could make sense as to why. Topham Hatt took the extra precautions, making sure Lily, Mr. Conductor, Burnett Stone, none of them can return to Sodor unless they want to deal with this guy in their nightmares, but, I believe they don't. So, think Diesel 10 could ever regain his memory? No, not with what Mattel's doing with him right now, that's for sure. Although, in the movie, in the episode, the still missing Christmas decorations, Diesel 10 does recite his famous line of Twinkle Toes. Maybe he's regaining his memory again. Oh dear, if that's the case then. Uh-oh. Well, Diesel 10 hasn't appeared since 2013, so I highly doubt they're going to do anything. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to try and make more theories like this in the future. Tell me what you think of this theory. Bye.